Life is good for Miss Maddie.
Blah, 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 blah.
Bartoli, chicken carbonara.
Sometimes you have to have a talk with yourself.
How about me? Will you give me a bath?
No. Welcome to the channel. We're just a couple of empty nesters from Tennessee. Well, hey guys. I didn't know you all were hanging out in here. Let's go to sleep. Are you sleepy? You're so cute. A little bit.
Hey guys, it's Thursday, June 20th. Welcome to the vlog.
In the last video, I had showed you these two guitars that George had put on the wall. And this morning, just random things start showing up. So look at this. I'm going to turn it around so you can see it. I was just getting in the car and I'm like, wow, this wall is growing instruments by the day. So, just look at this. I think he got this at a yard sale. I kind of think that one is my ukulele from childhood. And I don't know where some of these things came from. But anyway, that is a growing guitar banjo wall. Every time I leave to go somewhere, there's another one on the wall. All right, so I'm a little tired this morning because it is Thursday. I've had a busy work week already. They wear me out. I am so ready for a day off. I keep looking at the vacation schedule, but I need to let them build up a little bit because we were gone a lot earlier in the year. We're going to get this Thursday rolling. It's garnishment check processing day, 401k uploading day, garnishment processing, like the new garnishments coming in, and anybody that's terming, you have to respond to the agencies. So yeah, it's just a busy paperwork day, and then it's also kind of a tax paying day. Have a lot of states that we have to set up to do business in, and we've been working on that the last few weeks. You can't just snap your fingers and it's done. Believe it or not, the government does not want your money. Well, they do. It's just really difficult to get set up with them. I think one state I'm trying to apply for has a 32-page application, so I'm gonna need help with that one. My knowledge about this goes so far. So I'm more of a payroll HR lady with just very little accounting background. So that's what we're going to do today. Looking forward to tomorrow, which is Friday, and the weekend. Not a lot planned this weekend, but just want to relax and get things done as usual. Yeah, no major plans, but we're going to have fun whatever we do. All right, I better get to work. Well, the work day went great, and it is now Thursday evening. George is hanging out with the guys. He didn't know really until around 5 o'clock what the plans were. So I wasn't sure if I was eating by myself or with him or what. It's kind of nice because, he gets a break from cooking and can go hang with the guys for a little bit. They're gone to a restaurant down the street. It's our neighbor and some of his friends, and they included George in the group, and I think George has a really good time. So as far as me, it's like, well, that's fine with me because it gives me a night that I can just hang out and do some things. Usually on Thursday nights, I have to do my thumbnail. So I did get that done. My YouTube video is 98%. I'm usually uploading it on Wednesday or Thursday. Tonight, I'm going to fix some pasta. Usually by Thursday, I'm just really tired. So I would really like to get some creative things done, but it almost really needs my morning time to get a lot of creative things done. Things like planning, making things in Canva, which I do realize, I just told you I did my thumbnail in Canva. I will tell you that at night it is not my best creative time. I really kind of struggle getting that thumbnail done. It's done, and
I'm just gonna make some pasta and maybe watch a show, and I don't know, we'll see what we get into. Might do some reading. I might do some writing, although like I said, it's just I really kind of need that brain time in the morning, so I really need a day off is what I need. But I don't think that's going to come anytime soon until July 4th, and that day's going to be busy. I'm doing what I do best. I continue to talk, and it's just a never-ending blah, 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 blah. I'm going to get off of here and go fix my pasta. Here's what I'm having tonight is Bertolli chicken carbonara. It's supposed to be really easy to fix, but it looked really good. So that's what we're gonna do. If you're gonna cook, pick a dish you throw in the pan that just cooks in the pan for 10 minutes and then it's ready. We'll see if the quality of the dish is any good. So kind of a lot of things on my mind lately. Actually, that's not true. There's pretty much been one thing on my mind lately, and that is retirement. That's what I wanted to talk about because things will go through my mind all day long and I keep saying the same thing. I can do that when I retire. I can do that when I retire. I can do that when I retire. It's on my mind constantly, and it just occurred to me, look, sometimes you have to have a talk with yourself. Sonia, look, you can't just always build your life around 2025. You have got to live in the present and live in the now. And so I'm really trying hard to do that. But I will tell you, I will just be quite honest with you. I'm feeling pretty burned out. I'm trying not to be. And the problem is that my willpower is very, very strong. I have this willpower that says, keep going, keep going, keep going. You can do this. I've got a drive like you wouldn't believe. So I keep going. But it's so repetitive. I mean, seriously, y'all, my schedule, you would not believe my schedule. It is ditto. Week after week after week after week, getting up at the same time, eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the same time. Every little morsel of spare time is taken. Going to the restroom is almost a luxury. I find myself being like, oh yay, I can have 5 minutes to think or scroll on my phone or read messages. You know, it's just like, when I tell you that my schedule is down to the last second, even at lunch, I do World Bible School. At night when I come home, I do videos. I do get to eat and watch a movie with George most nights of the week, except for when he does guys' night and when I have mom's night, which sometimes is 1 or 2 nights a week. Not always, just whenever there's a doctor's appointment or something like that. But I really try to use that hour on Thursday night or whatever night guys' night is just to kind of do something I want to do. Watch a show I want to watch. We kind of mutually decide on shows together, but sometimes there's shows that I want to watch that he doesn't, and that's a good night to do that. I'm just overbooked. And it's really hard. You see me week after week talk about time and how I don't have any of it, and I just keep throwing things from week to week to week to week, and I never get it done. Or I get it done 6 months past when I wanted to get it done. I'm tired of all that. I really am. But like, what are the choices? You quit work before you're supposed to. You lose sleep. You give up the videos. You got to take care of your mom. You want to do the Lord's work. So there's just nothing to give up. Like, I don't want to give up the videos. It's just a dilemma, and it's not going to go away until I retire. It's here to stay. It's just got to be my attitude and how I look at it. And I've been really trying to look at it in a positive way. I don't know. Sometimes it's like, I'm tired. But it's okay. We're going to get through this. I don't even know why I'm telling you all this. It's just like, I guess because George is not here and I'm just opening up to the camera as to my thoughts. So I'm going to go check on the pasta.
Well, it's looking really good. Just a few more, maybe another minute or two. The spaghetti was kind of still frozen, so just kind of letting it warm up good. Pour it in a bowl and we'll be set to go. I'll let you know how it is. Sure does look good. Sure is easy.
Let's see how this is. I always cut my spaghetti up. Like, I don't do the twirls. I just don't. It's really hot. It tastes as good as it looks. Sometimes with pasta, we really like to add a little bit of balsamic vinegar flavoring to it, just to drizzle over it. It just adds an extra layer of flavor. I'm like, I know I've cut myself out here. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna watch a YouTube show, I think, while I eat in here. I like to eat at the table because of the dogs. Then I'll move in there and probably watch something. Maybe on TV, one of those shows I never get to watch. You know what I really like to watch on YouTube? I mean, I do have some vloggers that I'm faithful at keeping up with each week. And I do that like when I'm doing like sorting checks or eating or just like in the car, I can listen to them. So I work them in, however. But anyway, I just thought I better tell you that since I was talking to you about not ever having time. You'd be like, well, why don't you give up some of those videos you've been watching? Well, I'm always doing other stuff when I'm watching the videos. I really like watching the New York videos when I guess they're real estate people or they're people that connect people up to apartments in New York, you know. It's like real life HGTV because they show you these apartments and studios and you look at how little or how big or I don't know. Always with like HGTV, I would imagine which one would I pick, you know, and I try to see if I lived there, how would I decorate that? I don't know. It's just fun to me. I don't know what it is. And I don't know why. Like, I wouldn't want to live in New York. Maybe if I were younger. I never really had that desire, but I see like all the 20, 30s somethings with their little cute little apartments. And it's really fun watching how they decorate it and how they live. And they just go from village to village and walk in Central Park and go to the coffee shops. And that's kind of neat. I really like watching them live their life. But anyway, I'm going to eat this pasta and watch something. And it's probably going to be from New York. This is me on a Friday. I didn't think I looked so bad until I started to do this video, but I'm gonna go to work. Second day here. But it's Friday and it's kind of a fun day. You know, I get to work on fun stuff like PTOs and getting those ready for payroll. And I work on timesheets for the office. Just what else am I going to work on today? Taxes, any tax payments. I've got to get a different thing to hold my phone in this car so that when I do videos, you know, you're not in front of a steering wheel. But I didn't want you up in my face either. Not today. But yeah, so it's Friday. The girls, some of us girls are going to lunch today. And then when I come home, we're going to have turkey. George is fixing turkey. We always buy a smoked turkey. We buy 2 of them at Aldi's back before Thanksgiving. And we have one of them at Thanksgiving. And then we have one of them in the summer. So it's been in the freezer. And the summer one we usually have with vegetables and kind of a non-traditional Thanksgiving meal, but I think he might be going traditional. I think he mentioned stuffing and cranberries, so, and that's fine with me. We'll have it again in November, but all right, I got to get to work. Guys, it is Saturday, June 22nd. Just trying to get some laundry folded here. Last night I wasn't feeling very good and I took my temp and I had a degree of fever. Have had a couple of dizzy spells the last couple of nights, just like when I roll over on this side. So it happened again last night. So I took a decongestant this morning and hopefully that will eliminate it. This has happened before. It's nothing new and it usually happens when I have some sinus stuff going on. So hopefully I'll feel better. I am taking it easy today. I threw off anything that was heavy duty that required a lot of bending and reaching because when I go backwards with my head, it goes dizzy. So just kind of doing light housework today. I've got a few projects that I haven't actually been able to do for a long time that I'm gonna do because I can sit and do it. I do want to give Maddie a bath. I'm kind of dreading it. I don't know why. It doesn't take very long and it's easy to do. I guess I just get wet mainly, and I'm gonna have to. We're just having a nice little Saturday here. I was gonna fix breakfast, but I actually had been wanting to write in my journal, just kind of looking at 2025 and writing down some ideas of what I want life to be like. I already had some bullet points going, but it was on my to-do list to actually write this out and kind of manifest what I want for myself for next year, during next year's beginning of retirement, and my goals. And so I did that this morning in the sunroom. I didn't video anything. I didn't feel good, probably didn't look good, and just kind of rolled some of that stuff around in my head with coffee, and it was just heavenly bliss. Like, I just keep thinking sometimes you just need to take care of yourself, and I'm just so used to like putting all these things on my list, like I need to do this and I need to do that and that's important, and then all the stuff that I want to do just keeps getting put off to the last. But you know, it's like, since I didn't feel good already, I just kind of put myself first this morning and was like, you know, I don't really have to hit the ground running this morning. It's Saturday. I don't feel that well, so I'm just gonna write in my journal. And I feel so good for having like purged all that stuff out of my head. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it feels good. I am hoping this decongestant works because, like I told George, I don't want to dread going to bed. I've got this new mattress here that I love. I love that part, but it's like, if I don't sleep on my left side, there's going to be some dizziness action going on. Even in the dark, you can tell it's happening. So if I put my head back or roll over to the side, you know, and I did the little maneuver that you can do when you're having inner ear issues. That's what I believe it is. And you can do this maneuver, and it's horrible when you go through it. It makes you extremely dizzy and nauseous sometimes. I did a quick mini version of that in the dark in my bed. It's like, we might as well go ahead and do this now and not wait till morning. And I was able to sleep on my right side. And I'm stubborn that way. It's like, we're going to be sleeping on my right side because I want to sleep on my right side tonight. So I forced my way through that. Let's quit talking. I'm going to be folding some laundry. I think George is about to clean the carpets in the sunroom. Bless him. It is so hot outside. Like it's in the 90s today, and this is just the beginning of summer. So a lot of our activities will remain indoors for me because I don't really do a lot in the sun anyway. And I don't think my medication allows a lot of sun. I kind of ignore that sun, but I'm just not out there like George is. Don't even have time to be out there. I'd be out there more probably, and will be after retirement. Anyway, that's where we are today. It just seems like when you hit your 60s, there's always an issue. You know, it's not appendicitis, it's not diverticulitis this week. It is inner ear. We deal with it, we go on, we ask God why, and then, you know, he just keeps telling us, well, what he's telling me is that I want you to rest more. So you don't have to keep the schedule. You've been squawking to me about your schedule, and this is me telling you to slow down. So I'm going to try to do that. All right, let's get this laundry folded. I forgot to film it, but guess who just got a bath? She's cold. I haven't filmed much today. I was gonna film this and I just totally forgot because I haven't been in filming mode. Oh, we got this done. Look at my hair after that. I have on a cape, but it's kind of coming off, so I'm like still soaked pretty bad. Maddie too. I'm gonna give you a treat. That towel is wet. You want this one? You want this one? Get on this one, it's dry. Good girl. Oh yeah. I love it when dogs get their bath.
Oh my goodness. Yes. She happy dog. She happy dog. Gotta dry off. Are you next? Do you want a bath?
Mom gonna give you a bath?
Do you want a bath? I'll give you some attention. I've learned my lesson. I will never give you another bath again. I'll pay somebody else to do it every time.
That's what I was thinking. How about me? Will you give me a bath?
No,
How much would you pay somebody else to give me a bath?
I don't know, but you know what? You're a fun guy.
I'm a fun guy. You think it's 5 o'clock yet anywhere?
It is 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh, good.
Hey, Dexter, you're a good sport, bud. I'm not gonna give you a bath. No worries. No worries here. Maddie, life is good. Life is good. Did you get your treat? You find your treat? Here, there's your treat. Life is good for Miss Maddie. You got your Christmas monkey? You got Dexter's monkey? Dexter's moose. There's your treat right here. Alright, you should be warm now. And then I'll take that off of you because it's just going to get wet. But that'll help you get warm. Life is good. You don't want the rest of your treat? Look here. Want the rest of your treat? There you go. Alright, life's still good. Girl, are you finally getting warm? So we had to put another little sweater on her because the other one was so wet. She's a little fur ball now. She does not take too kindly to baths. She has thrown up. I think she's just got anxiety. I don't know. So I have been wanting to do this project for a long time, probably sometime last year. I think since January of 23, and it kept getting rolled over. So today's the day. I bought these plastic containers, the drawers that I'm gonna show you right here. That's where all this is coming from. And the goal is to fill these 2 containers from those drawers with photographs and things that I want to keep. I just needed to start the drawers over. That's usually where we put things. We get letters and thank you cards and random photos, and we just put them in that drawer until the drawer gets full, and then we put it where it needs to go from there, whether it's a photo album or just a special photo container. There's a lot of office supplies mixed in with this. For example, these Sharpies. Do you know how many times I have bought Sharpies this year? Didn't even know we had that. And rubber bands. I've also bought rubber bands. So I need to have a dedicated office supply drawer. And George is over there doing some music work. Just never mind him.
Vector synthesis is what I'm doing.
Okay.
Hybrid vector synthesis.
Yep, that's all.
Oh, this cool little thing.
Neat.
This used to be a big keyboard instrument, and now it's shrunk down to this.
All right. Well, he has fun with that, and that's one of the things he really likes about retirement is that he gets to spend time doing that. So, all right. Well, here we go. I'm gonna put you on time lapse. Before I put you on time lapse, just to kind of let you know, I'm just gonna go through these 2 tubs here, and I have a laundry basket. I may have to utilize that. Well, I've gone through 1 box. I have another, 1 more box to go, and I'm not gonna put you all through another box. I seem to have more cards than photos in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this one for
the card box. So this clean out was part of my clean the house project that I started in 2023. I realized that in 2022, I did a really bad job of housekeeping. So the last 2 years, I really wanted to make a grand effort in trying to do a little bit more at keeping the house clean. I'm glad that I finally got these drawers cleaned out, even though I'm still working on it. But this is not part of the Marie Kondo thing. Matter of fact, these personal items are actually in her program the last things you need to go through. It's just that I had drawers, clean drawers, out on my list for 2 years. So that's why we're going ahead and doing this part. I already know I'm not going to part with things in these tubs. I can just picture myself when I'm a lot older one day going through these, or my family going through these one day and just getting great joy from having a beer or a glass of tea while they sit and go through it. So then they can decide if they want to keep and cherish any of them. Some things won't mean anything and they'll toss, half of it away. And that's fine. They don't really know a lot of my friends at work that have given me cards and things like that. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this project up. We're gonna eat some leftovers, take the dogs out, and have kind of a nice little night tonight. We'll end it up with a box of trash, a pretty full box of cards, and a box of photographs. So I'm very pleased with what was accomplished, and I'm very happy to be marking this off the list. It didn't really take that much time, but it sure took me a long time to get to it. Good morning. It's Sunday morning. I'm going to fix a smoothie and then drink it on the way to church. Starting with this, it's a strawberry low-fat Horizon organic milk. I like finding these singles. You can get them in chocolate and vanilla and strawberry. And then it just makes making a smoothie really easy. So I'm gonna add a banana and some protein powder, maybe a little bit of cinnamon. I don't know. We'll see where we end up. Might even add a little bit of oatmeal to it. I don't know. We'll see where we go. I had the milk and then I added protein powder, a banana, a very small one, some cocoa, and then ice. So now I'm gonna blend it. And I tasted it and it's lovely. It's ready to go for the road. So believe it or not, we actually ate at Publix. I got sushi and macaroni salad and a ginger lime poppy drink. We actually sit upstairs. There's an elevator to get up there, so it's easy for Mom to get up there. And we just sit and watch people shop while we eat. It's the coolest thing ever. And it's good to do this when we're in a hurry and we need to do the grocery shopping anyway. We're at the grocery store and it is so cold in here that I'm starting to look for polar bears around every corner.
Oh, she's just imagining that.
You watch, she'll be saying she's cold here in a minute. And at Mom's, George hung Daddy's fiddle right by his picture so Mom could look at it while she sat in her chair. All right, well, it is Sunday at 3. This is about the time of day that we usually get home. So we had church. Hello, Maddie girl. We had church, Sunday school. We went to get something to eat at Publix, and then we did the grocery shopping while there. Mom had a big run to do this week, so definitely had to help her with that. But anyway, I kind of made a list of all the things that I wanted to do. So I do have to finish up laundry. I've got to finish folding the whites, and I usually have some extra things, like maybe it's a bath mat. Today it is a dog bed and a throw blanket that I'm washing. So just a little extra stuff going on. I also need to iron, just press about 4 pairs of pants that weren't dry yesterday and have those ready for the work week this week. I need to clean the kitchen, and it's worse than normal. I need to restock for work, and that usually means this time it's going to be like a washing and cutting up some strawberries, because I will not do that at 6:30 in the morning. I just won't. I have to try to stage that kind of stuff and do that on Sunday. I do need to restock my work bag. That's just anything that I'm short
of, whether it's Kleenexes or eyeglass wipes or whatever I've noted. I got to pay mom's bills. I need to set up files for the video I'm going to be editing this week. It's in my iPhone, which is in my iCloud. So I just have to drag those over into a file and then download that file into Final Cut Pro so I can edit this week. Monday, when I get home tomorrow, I want to be able to log onto my Mac and edit. I don't want to be filling the files. I want them to already be there ready to go. Really would like to have time to work on the puzzle, and would like to have time to read. And George and I are having turkey tacos with the turkey leftover, which is something unique. We just decided to do something different. We usually do pot pie. And oh my gosh, it's already 3:15, so I gotta start on that end of the house, work my way this way. And then it'll be probably time for tacos and taking care of the dogs and feeding them and taking them out, and we'll watch a show and go to bed. So how much of that do you think I will be getting done tonight? But my friends, this is exactly what Sunday is like. It's just kind of a challenge. I try to get what I can done on Saturday. Sunday just is a different animal on its own, and there's only a few hours left in the day before it's time to go to bed and do the week all over again. So all right, I gotta get busy, and I'm gonna go ahead and close the vlog out here because this is getting long, but I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I appreciate you being here. Give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, guys. Bye.